Distractions are everywhere, and they come in many forms. Some distractions are obvious, like social media, television, and mindless entertainment. Others are disguised as responsibilities, obligations, or even opportunities that pull you away from what you're truly supposed to be doing. The difference between people who succeed and people who stay stuck is the ability to recognize distractions for what they are and eliminate them before they take over. Your focus determines your future. What you give your attention to will either push you closer to your goals or pull you further away. Every day you have a choice. You can waste time on things that don't matter, or you can invest your time in things that will build the life you want. Most people don't fail because they're incapable. They fail because they're distracted. They start something but never finish because they let outside noise take over their mind. They allow small, meaningless things to steal their energy instead of directing it toward their purpose. One of the biggest distractions is other people's opinions. Too many people care more about what others think than what they think of themselves. They hesitate to take action because they're afraid of judgment. They let fear of criticism keep them from making moves. They start focusing on what people might say instead of focusing on the work that needs to be done. If you want to be successful, you have to stop giving your energy to people who don't have the same vision as you. Their opinions don't pay your bills. Their doubts don't build your future. What they think of you is none of your business. Another common distraction is unnecessary drama. Some people love chaos. They love gossip, arguments, and negativity because it gives them something to focus on other than their own life. If you allow yourself to get caught up in drama, you'll waste valuable energy on things that have nothing to do with your goals. You have to be disciplined enough to walk away from anything that doesn't serve your purpose. Your time is too valuable to spend on meaningless conversations, petty conflicts, and toxic environments. If something isn't helping you grow, it's holding you back. Comfort is another distraction that stops people from reaching their full potential. It's easy to stay in the same routine, to do what's familiar, to avoid discomfort. But comfort zones are dangerous because nothing grows there. If you want to elevate, you have to be willing to step into the unknown. You have to be willing to challenge yourself, to take risks, to push through fear. The moment you start settling for comfort, you stop progressing. Growth requires discomfort. If you're not uncomfortable, you're not growing. Distractions don't always look like problems. Sometimes they look like good things that simply aren't the right things for you. Not every opportunity is meant for you. Not every request for your time is worth your attention. If you say yes to everything, you'll end up stretched too thin, working on things that don't align with your purpose. You have to learn to say no. You have to be selective about where you put your energy. Every yes to something unimportant is a no to something that could change your life. The people you surround yourself with can also be a major distraction. If you spend time with people who have no ambition, no goals, and no discipline, their habits will rub off on you. If you're constantly around negativity, it will drain your motivation. If you're around people who don't take life seriously, you'll find yourself making excuses instead of making progress. Your environment shapes your mindset, and your mindset shapes your results. If you want to stay focused, surround yourself with people who challenge you, push you, and hold you accountable. Your mind is your most powerful tool, but it can also be your biggest distraction if you don't control it. Overthinking, self-doubt, and fear can keep you stuck if you let them. Some people spend so much time thinking about what could go wrong that they never take action. They analyze everything, second-guess themselves, and wait for the perfect moment instead of just starting. The truth is, there is no perfect moment. The only way to get results is to take action. You have to train your mind to focus on what you can control and block out everything else. The key to eliminating distractions is discipline. Discipline is choosing what you want most over what you want now. It's waking up every day and doing the work even when you don't feel like it. It's saying no to things that don't align with your goals. It's staying locked in even when things get tough. Most people wait for motivation, but motivation is temporary. Discipline is what separates those who succeed from those who don't. The people you surround yourself with will either push you forward or pull you back. Your environment has a direct impact on your mindset, your habits, and your success. If you spend time with people who are lazy, negative, and unmotivated, their energy will start to influence you. You'll pick up their excuses, their doubts, and their lack of ambition. But if you surround yourself with winners, people who are driven, disciplined, and focused, you'll naturally start to elevate. You'll think bigger, work harder, and hold yourself to a higher standard. The people around you shape the way you see the world, and if you're not careful, they can shape your limitations too. Many people stay stuck in life because they refuse to let go of the wrong crowd. They stay around people who don't support their vision, people who downplay their goals, and people who secretly don't want to see them succeed. Sometimes it's family, sometimes it's childhood friends, sometimes it's the people they've grown comfortable with. But comfort can be dangerous when it keeps you from growing. It's because you've known someone for years doesn't mean they deserve a front row seat in your life. Loyalty should never come at the cost of your future. If the people around you aren't helping you grow, they're holding you back. A winner's mindset is contagious, just like a losing mindset is. When you're around people who strive for greatness, it challenges you to do the same. They don't let you settle. They don't let you make excuses. They push you to go harder, to think bigger, to stay disciplined. They inspire you to become the best version of yourself because they're doing the same for themselves. Being around winners raises your standard. It makes you see what's possible. It forces you to level up. The wrong people will drain your energy, waste your time, and fill your mind with negativity. They'll distract you with drama, feed you doubts, and encourage bad habits. They'll tell you to take it easy, to slow down, to enjoy life, which really just means staying where you are. They won't celebrate your progress because it reminds them of what they're not doing. Some people secretly hope you fail because your success makes them uncomfortable. If they see you growing, they have to face the fact that they're not. Instead of changing themselves, they'd rather keep you at their level. If you want to reach new levels in life, you have to be intentional about who you allow in your circle. You need people who inspire you, who challenge you, who hold you accountable. People who talk about ideas, not gossip. People who celebrate your wins, not secretly hate on them. People who push themselves to grow so they can push you to grow too. The right circle will elevate your thinking, expand your vision, and motivate you to keep going when things get tough. It's not just about avoiding negative people. It's about surrounding yourself with the right people. Seek out those who have already achieved what you're working toward. Learn from them. Study their habits, their mindset, their work ethic. Successful people think differently, and the more time you spend around them, the more their way of thinking will rub off on you. They take responsibility for their actions. They don't make excuses. They don't waste time. They set goals and execute. They understand the value of discipline, consistency, and focus. Good morning, good people. Let me tell you something. Life ain't for the weak. Success ain't for the ones who talk big but do little.